we're back with a quick and easy beginning of the week pasta recipe. It's super fast. The longest it's probably going to take is to get the water boiling, right? So let's begin. All right, so let's just get our water boiling. And this is a creamy Cajun chicken pasta. It is going to be so good. I've never tried this before, but I can just tell that it is going to be perfect based on the pictures. So you're gonna start with rotini. Now I'm gonna link the recipe below, but I am doubling this recipe because again, we always need to have enough for leftovers the next day. This is about a pound of rotini. The recipe only calls for half a pound, so I'm just gonna make this whole box because I hate having like leftover pasta, and then depending on what you're cooking next time, you never finish it off. And same with the cream. So again, this is 2 cups of cream and the recipe only calls for 1 cup. And then I always have to figure out what I'm gonna do with the rest of this cream. So I'm just gonna double it. It gives me 2 cups and everything is gonna be gone, right?
Perfect.
Okay, so once our water is boiling, we will cook our pasta first. So while you're waiting for that, you can get your assistant to take your, now we cheated a little bit on this. You can cook your own chicken if you want and shred it. You can cook chicken strips and shred those as well, but we cheated a little bit because, you know, beginning of the week, you just want something fast. So we bought a rotisserie chicken from the supermarket, which is always delicious, and pretty much the same price as chicken that you would buy. I'm gonna get my assistant to just shred this up for us. You're gonna do it right here?
Okay.
All our chicken is shredded, good to go, and we will use that in a little bit. Okay, so while my pasta is finishing boiling, I got 4 more minutes on that. I'm just gonna use this Texas toast as like a side. You can make garlic bread, but I just had this in the freezer and I wanna use it up. Usually we make our own garlic bread. You just take bread, put some butter, put some garlic powder on top, pop it in the oven for a few minutes and broil it just slightly at the end. But yeah, I'm gonna make these tonight, so I'm gonna have to get my oven ready to 425. Now with these, I made the mistake one time of putting the cheese side down. Because like I said, we usually make our own, so the first time I used these Texas toast things, put them on the wrong side. I guess they kind of get stuck together. Alright, so this has been in, it's got about a minute left. It says 7 to 8, I put 8, but let me taste it. Perfect. So now I'm going to put my cream and my milk. So I'm doubling the recipe, so 2 cups of cream and 2 cups of milk. Again, I'm doubling it. Put those in here. Now both of them are cold, so just put them on kind of low. And you're going to bring those to a boil. Okay, and now the next step is, the next thing we're going to do with our chicken is that we are going to put this Cajun seasoning on the chicken. So if you have a big Ziploc bag, that works best and you shake it, but we don't. So I think we need a bowl. Okay, so I'm gonna put 4 teaspoons of this. I'm doubling the recipe. Maybe I won't go for the full 8, but something like that. My chicken in this bowl.
You can throw those away now.
2, 3.
Oh, whoa, whoa.
That's like 5.
Ah.
All right, we're good. So I don't know what the difference between Cajun and Creole seasoning is. There were a lot of Creole seasonings, but I bought the Cajun because the recipe says Cajun. I don't know if there's a difference. Just you can research that. All right, and then you're gonna just mix this around and coat your chicken. All right, our chicken is coated. I'm gonna steal a noodle. Go ahead and put my garlic bread in it, even though it's not preheated. That said, how long?
5 to 8.
6 looks good. All right, this is getting heated up. I'm gonna put a little bit of garlic powder in here. Give it some taste. You can refer to the recipe for the actual amount that you're supposed to put in. Some salt and some pepper. So what we're just waiting for now is just for this to boil a little bit, and then we're gonna put our noodles and our chicken in the pot and mix it up, and it should be good.
Excellent.
Cook it a little bit to get it really creamy. And yeah, it should be good. You can add a little bit of Parmesan cheese. All right, this looks good. We don't want it to burn. You gotta kind of be careful. So I'm gonna add my pasta. Cut that out. Add my pasta. Whoa. Made a little mess there.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And my chicken. Wow, this looks good. Let's stir this all up. Wow, this looks amazing. All right, so also this recipe calls for Parmesan cheese. It calls for a half a cup. I'm using a whole cup again because I doubled it. You're gonna put half of the amount, if you double it or the regular amount, into this pot, and you'll save the rest for later. about you, but whenever I follow a recipe, I kind of tweak it a little bit, and I don't really follow it like straight. And that's the fun of cooking. You can just make whatever you want and base it off of a recipe. All right, and this looks done. So I'm gonna turn it off and we will serve it up. You can let it rest for a little bit, just so that it kind of soaks up the sauce a little bit more. So maybe just let it rest for like 5 minutes off the heat. So thank you for joining us for another episode of Crazy Delicious Cooking. Tonight we made this quick and easy beginning of the week pasta, and we are ready to eat it. And remember, if you make one of our recipes that you've seen us cook, don't forget to tag us or send us a message and let us know how it was. Until next time, bye!
Bye.